Well, hello friends, Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Good Sports Report. Without you guys, man, you know it does not work. All right, so here we are over at Don's house. We got some more padding and some more flooring. We got this room to do. We got that closet. And we got this closet that Michael Anthony is working on. How you doing today, Michael Anthony? He's doing fine. So take a look at what we've done here. We've got all the flooring put in yesterday in this room. This nightmare here going through the hallway. Of course, cutting a nice straight line there. Through this room. And all the way into that room. So we're gonna finish off getting the flooring down in there. Then I'm gonna grout the floors in here, touch up the joint compound on the wall so we can touch up the paint tomorrow. Michael's gonna change the light fixtures. Although this one's not in yet. We got this one to change and that one to change. All right, so as I get ready to get to work here, get busy, I don't know if you guys realize how close the Dallas Cowboys came to disaster. Because we got all these people, that are, talking, whining, bitching, and moaning, we haven't won a Super Bowl, and I agree, I want to win a Super Bowl. But I look at the course of the last 3 years where we have been winning more games than we've been losing, winning seasons, right? We've been to the playoffs twice, okay, winning our division twice in the last 3 years. And had Zeke Elliott not been suspended, or had Tyron Smith not gotten hurt, I think we could have been in the playoffs 3 years in a row. Right now, we have half as many playoff wins with Dak Prescott as we did with Tony Romo. We got one of the youngest teams in the NFL. Yet, you would think that we were the Jets, for the way some of you guys talk. And as we're on the cusp of Dak Prescott getting paid, and it's probably going to be about $32 million. And I know a lot of people are bent out of shape. I'm getting people that are calling me ugly fat ends by email and stuff because they say you shouldn't be paying that guy and stuff. But I want you to understand this. Let's turn back the clock just 3 years ago. Because the Dallas Cowboys almost had the worst case scenario happen. Think back to the 2016 draft. After having a 4-12 season, a season where we lost our quarterback, Tony Romo, the three guys that we had could not bust a grape. They got one win, and that was because of Deshaun Jackson. Enter the 2015 season. 2016 season, the draft. The Cowboys figured, we got Tony Romo coming back, we're good. We'll get some depth at quarterback, but let's go through. Let's get a running back so that way we take some load off of Tony Romo. Let's get other pieces in here because we're ready to make a run. And Tony Romo gets injured. Now remember, one other thing the Cowboys had tried to do. They tried to trade for Paxton Lynch. And in that trade, what they wanted was a second round and a fourth round pick. Had we made that move, we'd been effed. Would you agree? Because not only would we have been without a quarterback, we would be without Jalen Smith because that was that number 2 pick we had. So enter not having Dak, Jalen Smith, and Paxton Lynch. That season probably would have looked a lot like the 2015 season. Now maybe we would have had another high draft pick, but now, after 1 year of having him, maybe you give him a second year, I don't know, to try and do it. Maybe you would have gotten a Pat Mahomes if you moved up, or maybe you would have gotten Deshaun Watson. Other than that, those quarterbacks weren't too good. So now you're talking about other players that you've drafted on the team that you would have to be giving up to try and get another quarterback. So 2016 playoff year, forget that one. 2016 playoff year, forget that one. 2017, I don't know, maybe you turn around because you might have gotten another quarterback, maybe. But I doubt you would have had the season that you had right now. this team would have been on a completely different course. Maybe Jason Garrett wouldn't be here. Maybe that would have been a good thing. But the way I look at it is, Dak Prescott. Oh, and one other thing about Paxton Lynch. If you had gotten him with that 25th pick, it would have cost you about $13 million already. Cap room that we didn't have. That's $13 million less in the hole, or deeper in the hole we would have been. But what Dak Prescott, for him to be able to just walk in and do what he did in 2016, we didn't have to do like the Eagles did or the Redskins did, take multiple picks and move up. We were able to keep those picks and use them on guys like Zeke Elliott and guys like Jalen Smith, cornerstones of the franchise. You got a guy who is clutch in the fourth quarter. You have a guy who has the second most wins. So as you guys keep going through and trying to find a reason to hate Dak Prescott and to say that he's not the guy, just think about that for a minute. Just think about where this team would be right now had they not lucked out and got Dak Prescott, but instead got Paxton Lynch. Am I wrong on that? Paxton Lynch, who couldn't even make it in the AAF. Yeah.
He wasn't even in the AAF.
Wasn't he in the AAF? Oh, I'm sorry. He couldn't even get a job there.
I think he was still with the Broncos as the third string quarterback.
Okay.
Or their practice squad.
And we're talking about the Broncos, who have been desperate for a quarterback.
I mean, they finally got one.
Well, maybe. They got one, but is he going to be a good one?
Probably so with Flacco behind, teaching them he probably will be good.
Yeah.
So they got one this time. They in the draft.
So all you people that hate Dak Prescott and say he's not the guy, just remember that the next time you go ahead and say we got nobody. We really could have had nobody. All right, I got to get to work now. I'm Mark Holmes with,
Like Atlantic Fitness.
and we'll see you soon.